Now the word of the Lord came to me. This is Jeremiah talking. Now the word of the Lord came to me. And God said this, Jeremiah, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. And I appointed you a prophet to the nations. In other words, hey, Jeremiah, before you were ever born, I had a plan for you. I knew you. Now that word knew in the Hebrew is the word yada, and it doesn't mean I know about you. It means I intimately know you. In other words, God knows every intimate detail of you and I. And he says, Jeremiah, I knew you before you were ever formed. In other words, hey, you've always been on my radar. You were on my radar before you were on the radar. Right? I knew you, Jeremiah. I consecrate. That just means I set you apart for a higher purpose. I've got a purpose for your life. Your life matters, Jeremiah. You're not one of these people, and nobody is one of these people that their life just, they're here to exist. Your life matters. And maybe today what you need to know is that your life counts for something. You are not off the radar of God. He knows you. He knows you better than you know yourself. I don't know about that. He does. He does. You may think that's wrong, but it's true. He knows everything. He knows every minute detail. He knows every hair on your head. He knows the days that are appointed for you. He knows everything. And he has a purpose for you. And he says, I've appointed you, meaning that I have specific plans for you. I've got a job for you to do. Now, this sounds a lot like Jesus in Matthew 28 when Jesus says this. He says, I want you to go make disciples. In other words, I want you to tell people about me. And I want you to teach them all that I've commanded you. At the very end, he says this, and baptizing in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and lo, I'm with you even to the end of the age. You know what Jesus is telling believers? I've got a plan for you. And I've got a specific plan for you. I want you to go share my love and my grace to people that you see, to people that you come in contact with. Now, here's why I start with verse 4 and 5, is because all of us in the room today need to know this. You are not off the radar of God. You were on the radar of God before you were ever on the radar of this earth. And he's got a specific plan and purpose, and your life matters. No matter what you feel, no matter what you think, your life matters.